Paradise Falls Community Report. Today's weather, clear skies, calm waters. Another perfect day in Paradise Falls.
So terrible. Face down in the creek.
That's what I heard.
Poor Sarah. Do the police know who did it?
Some crazy person.
Tourist, probably.
Wouldn't be surprised. World's screwed up.
I don't even want to think about it. I just can't believe, that something like this can happen here, of all places.
Something like what?
You don't want to know.
What?
They found Sarah Braggett's body last night.
Holy shit!
A little respect, please. A woman is dead here.
Did she die here?
Don't be smart. They found her in the woods.
Face down.
In the woods?
In the creek.
I can't believe it. Paradise Falls. I mean, nothing ever happens around here.
Brought you some more coffee. It's a nice day outside. Maybe you want to go for a walk later? Honey, maybe a walk?
I just want to be left alone.
Okay, if you want to talk, I'm here for you.
Please. What do the police say?
What can they say? They know shit. Though I hear they're bringing some heavy hitter in from the big city.
Aurelia?
Exactly. Sergeant Hunter said they sent the body to Toronto for an autopsy.
This has to go in my community report. Mind you, that means I'll have to bump Joseph Olson for selling his tractor. I wonder who did it.
Some tourist.
Probably.
I hope this isn't changing your mind about our Rose.
No, I'm going to surprise her. I've got the flowers.
Rose likes flowers.
When I played Henry Higgins in the Operatic Society production of My Fair Lady, I always wore a flower in my lapel. The ladies loved it. Did you see that show?
Yeah, I missed it. How much is Joseph asking for his tractor?
You seen Roxy?
Not talking to you.
Oh, she'll talk to me. She'll want to know what I know.
What do you know?
It's killing you, isn't it? You know everything, don't you? Sarah Braga.
What do you know about Sarah?
They found her. Face down in the creek.
Oh, murder. Don't touch me!
I was just trying to help. Filth. Nothing but filth. This is turning into a pretty good day.
I don't know what to say.
How could someone do that to her? If we had started the search earlier, this wouldn't have happened.
You don't know that, Nick.
Well, I know my own grandfather could have helped, and he didn't.
Look, he didn't know.
Oh, he knew.
The police are gonna find out who did it. They're searching the woods right now for clues.
Just shut up, Jess. You know, I don't need your little pep talks right now.
Just tell me what you want and I'll do it.
some air.
Just feel free to look around. I'll be with you in just a second.
Rosie Bernini.
Tony Baroni.
Guilty as charged. These are for you. Roses. For my rose.
They're beautiful.
Oh, you haven't changed one bit.
Liar. But look at you.
Don't I get a hello kiss?
Oh. Let me just go get some flowers for the vase. I mean, vase for the flowers. Oh, I can't believe it, Tony Baroni.
Rosie Bernini. That's a very nice store you've got here. Very nice.
You couldn't find your clothes. The McGregor boys took them. David had to go home in my purple bathrobe. He wasn't too happy.
So? So what? So does he have a nice ass?
Perfect.
So why isn't he here?
He had stuff to do today.
Stuff.
That's what he said. I used the truth candle on him 3 nights ago.
Is that a spell?
More of a tool. I use incense and candles, get him to relax. And then I ask him 3 questions and look at his eyes in the mirror. The first 2 questions can be easy. What's your favorite color? Like that. But the 3rd question is the one you want the real answer to.
So what'd you ask him?
If he was telling the truth. And right then, his image distorted. So I think he's married.
Face down.
The mayor must be in shock.
No, he doesn't even know. He was out on business last night. He's going to be destroyed.
I thought they didn't get along very well.
Oil and vinegar, but still face down. And
You haven't seen my father yet?
No. He was here 10 minutes ago. He's gone.
Just as well. 1 murder a day is enough. You heard about Sarah Braga?
It's terrible. Well, with Braga as her father-in-law, no surprise there.
He doesn't know yet. He was out on business last night. So, George, you said you had a proposal for me. What is it?
What would you say if I let you stay in that cottage rent-free?
I'd say, what do you want?
Just a small favor.
Okay, George. You've definitely piqued my interest.
What do you think you're doing? Nothing. You keep your voice down. You're embarrassing yourself.
You know what? It's your fault. It's your fault, and you know I know that.
What's my fault?
Sarah, they found her. She's dead.
I didn't know. I was out last night.
I hope that you're happy because you got what you wanted.
You stop talking about me and Sarah like that. If I hear of you talking that way again, I am going to make your life so miserable, and you know I can. Shut up!
So, what did the sergeant say?
She says they won't know much until they get the autopsy results. She's keeping quiet.
I'll get you another one.
Can you believe this? I can't get a break. You know what this is going to do to tourism? It's going to kill it.
Pour your own drink.
How well do you know Braga?
Pretty well. He and I go way back.
And back then, what was your relationship like?
Well, we were always friendly.
That's what I thought. You know, it seems to me you and I both want what the other can provide. You want the good things in life. And I want somebody to get in good with the mayor.
To do what?
Well, I'm just curious about our mayor. I want to get to know a little more about him. You think you and I could work together?
I think if the price is right. Mayor Braga, I heard about Sarah. I'm so sorry.
Oh, and me too.
Thank you.
You know, I always felt sorry for Sarah. Especially with all the shit she had to put up with in her life.
I feel terrible.
Well, that's probably because of whom you're drinking with.
So is this some kind of witch's blend?
Chamomile. No, you know, the Wiccan religion's been around just as long as Christianity. Longer. It's something to be proud of.
Then how come you don't tell anybody you're a witch?
Because this is Paradise Falls. People think tofu is the work of the devil.
Oh my God. I can't believe I almost forgot to tell you. Sarah Bragg is dead. I just found out this morning. Isn't that great?
Where did they find her body?
In a creek somewhere in the woods.
Face down?
Yeah. How'd you know that?
Your store is very impressive. This is obviously the place to shop. Rosie Bernini, you are a power woman.
Me? What about you, Mr. Radio Personality?
Do you listen to me?
Every day. Station CRPF, Community Report.
Did you hear my broadcast live from the Fenmore Fair? I rode the Ferris wheel for 12 days straight.
How was it?
It had its ups and downs.
Do you remember when you were in the Pirates of Penzance? I saw it 4 times.
Did you ever see my Nanky Poo?
I'm sorry?
Oh, in the Mikado, I played Nanky Poo.
Oh, yes, you were wonderful. Jessica, this is a good friend of mine, Tony Baroni.
Rose, can we talk?
I heard you got married.
Oh, irreconcilable differences.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It leaves me free to ask you out tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know. She'd love to.
Oh, I'll come by 2-ish. Until then.
He's sweet. Jessica, honey, what's wrong?
She's trying to be nice, but it's driving me crazy.
She is being supportive. What do you expect her to be? Okay, what do you want her to be?
I don't know.
I think you should talk to your grandfather.
Forget it.
Now, he is shaken up about all this.
Right, I believe that.
I know. Your grandfather's all fireworks on the outside. And trust me, no one knows that better than me. But Pedro, he has a good heart. Really. Now, he could have thrown Sarah out of the house years ago, but he never did.
He's so noble.
And he never did. Because the one thing he believes in is family.
The only thing that he believes in is himself.
Sarah Braga is dead. Poor Nick. Poor Sarah.
I keep trying to comfort him, but he's just pushing me away.
Honey, he's had a shock.
But if he doesn't come to me now, how can I mean anything to him?
Honey, this is not about you. It's about him. And you need to just be patient.
It's just not fair. This was supposed to be our happiest time, our time.
Nick will come around. You two are in love. I've seen the way that he looks at you. What you two have is the real thing.
We do, don't we? Happily ever after.
It's guaranteed. What do you think? If it's for a job in a crematorium, it's perfect.
It's for a date.
Change. Who is he?
Tony Baroni. Do you remember him from high school?
No. But then I've blacked out those years. Here. Try this one. It's less hideous. Actually, I'm looking for something for myself, something sexy.
Well, try on anything that you want.
Like a kid in a candy store. Okay, let's see. What do you think our mayor would like?
What are you doing? I'm creating a sacred place. You gather objects that represent all four elements: earth, fire, water, and air. Let me see. I'm just looking. It's a sacred place. It's not a gift shop. In the name of the Lord and Lady, I cleanse this water of all negativity. I consecrate and regenerate this water in the name of the Holy Mother. So mote it be.
What's moat?
In the name of the Lord and Lady.
After this, do you think we could maybe cast a spell on someone? I don't know, I'm thinking Roxy's mother.
You can go.
I'm serious here.
Trish, a woman is dead.
Oh, you barely knew her.
I saw her being killed.
No shit. Really? You didn't tell me that?
I saw it in a vision. A whole series of visions.
Cool.
Except I didn't know it was her.
Then do you know who the killer is?
No, not yet. He hasn't revealed himself to me. But he will. The images keep getting closer.
More scotch.
Another gift from a grateful constituent?
Ooh, something like that.
You know, I've talked to Nick, and he's feeling pretty upset. I think you should talk to him.
He doesn't want to talk to me.
Well, I know, that's what he says, but I think you should anyway.
Why did she have to go and get herself killed? That woman was so stupid.
She didn't do it to spite you.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wish you could somehow find it in yourself to pretend you're upset.
For 20 years, I paid for her mistakes just because she was lucky enough to marry into this family. I'm not going to pretend now that I like her just because she's dead.
God forgive you for talking this way. I have no idea why I spend any time with you at all. Do you know I defend you to people? Do you know that I tell people you are good? Well, more fool me. And I do not want your lousy payoff!
That's French lingerie.
From Paris?
From Quebec.
That's how you act. A woman died today.
Can't you see? I'm in mourning.
Don't give me your lip.
Please don't fight. Why don't you just go home? I'll be home in 10 minutes.
Oh, no, Rose, I think you should go. I want to talk to your sister.
It's okay.
I'll lock up.
I'm going to change.
making Rose very unhappy. It's been very hard on her since your mother died.
I'm sure you haven't made it any easier.
Now, Vonnie, I am sure that we can come to some arrangement.
Don't call me Vonnie. Like that's going to make me feel all warm and toasty.
And can we be polite, please? I will talk to you, but as long as we have a quiet conversation. Otherwise, I am going...
Don't touch me.
Just put my hand on your shoulder. What did I do? Can't the father put...
Get your hand off my shoulder.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
I told you 14 years ago, if you ever touched me again, I'd rip your hand off, and don't think for a minute that I was joking.